Hey everyone, Kellie Rae here. I am sitting outside of my backyard and just getting ready to stretch for my evening run. And I wanted to talk a little bit about the different kinds of cleanses, because I know that there's so many things out there right now. There's so many products, so many different programs, and things to choose from, and also there's so many reasons to do a cleanse and to do these reset programs. You might be experiencing a chronic illness or chronic pain, or actually have some active disease going on in your body. And the thing to remember whenever you have something like that going on and you're under the care of a physician, it's always a good idea to consult with your physician before starting any type of dietary changes, fitness programs, things like that, just to make sure that nothing that you're doing or that you're going to be implementing in your diet is going to counteract any of your medications or cause some adverse reactions. So just first things first, definitely don't want anybody getting sick or doing anything that would be potentially more harmful than good. So that said, if you want to cleanse your body of toxins and viruses and chemicals that are on our foods, and even chlorine and fluoride and things like that are in our foods and water, then the best way that I know to do that is through a raw diet, a raw fruits and vegetables. And the reason why I choose that method for my personal cleansing and for my health jump starts that I do, because the body assimilates and digests raw organic foods more easily, and those foods contain live enzymes, so the body doesn't have to put forth additional effort to digest and to actually get the nutrients out of those foods. So the cleanse that in my program for Start with Kellie Rae, I'm going to say ideally, and I will set it up this way, that the ideal cleanse will be doing raw fruits and vegetables for the 28-day period. However, that said, I do understand needing to modify that if for some reason that you cannot do that. As in my case, the last one that I did have to modify mine a little bit, and I did add a one meal of a protein, and that was a wild caught salmon that I added in one a week after the first 7-day period. And that's really important, because if you can do the ideal situation for the first 7 days, that's going to make the most impact on your body. That first 7 days is just, your body is going to go through a lot of healing crisis. It's going to go through a lot of changes and releasing of caffeine and sugars and things like that. So if you can make it to that 7th day, that will definitely make a difference for you, and you will begin to feel some changes after that. So anyway, back to the type of cleanses. There's cleanses for overgrowth of candida. There's cleanses for the liver, for the lungs, for the gallbladder, the intestines. There's a lot of different types of cleanses. This particular one that I want to bring to you for the program, the purpose of it is to help you reset your body, in the sense of giving it the opportunity to heal some of the past things that may be going on, some of the illness and the disruption that having a poor lifestyle may have caused, or just genetics and a lot of the things that we can't really help. But what it does is it gives your body really a rest of consuming and digesting the harsher foods, the meats and the processed sugars and high fat, bad fat foods, not necessarily, because fat's not bad, but it is if it's the wrong kinds of fats. So really the purpose of this is just to give you a fresh start. And I'm also going to be adding in some tips and techniques to help you to reset your mind and your spirit a little bit within this, and just to get all three parts of your being on board, so that you feel like you're accomplishing this in a holistic way, in a way that's not just focusing on one part of your being, that's focusing on all three parts. And that's very important, and I will stress that over and over the next couple weeks and with the program, that you got to get your mind on board with this. You got to get across to this, this sponge up here, that you can do this, and that this has value, and it will help. It will set you on a new path. I can't guarantee health results and overcoming disease. I can't guarantee and tell you what's going to happen, because I don't know. Every person's different, and every person reacts to these types of things differently. I know for myself, and all I can do is tell you from my experiences, doing cleanses and doing things that reset your body are always beneficial when it comes to trying to get a fresh start in your life, trying to get things rolling. Give yourself a mark. It's like the starting line of a race. There's always that starting point, and then you have a finish line. With health, unfortunately, there really isn't a finish line per se, because it's an ongoing journey, and something that you will have to keep doing for the rest of your life. Sorry about the dogs in the background. They're out here in the backyard with me, and somebody just walked by, so they got all hyper. So anyway, that's really enough about that right now. If you have any questions about that in this thread, just post them, or in the daily question forum that I posted earlier. Go ahead and just drop your questions, and I will do my best to answer them. And I actually have some doctors and some people that I'm very close with, that natural doctors and chiropractors, and people who are in the natural health arena, and are really have been willing to help me to answer some of your questions. If you have them, please just shoot them over, and I will do my best to answer. And you have a great evening, guys. I will see you tomorrow.